I want to know now, like, is it really all just made up or what? We're going to have to find out. And I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You all check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. Of course, I'm checking in from Northern New Jersey. Back to the birthday situation. Let's head into this Dollar Tree over in Maplewood. Stable Milk is also A plus. These past few years showed me. Hey family, welcome back to another video. It's Saturday, so happy Saturday. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You all check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. Of course, I'm still checking in from Northern New Jersey. So let's see exactly what is going on. So we have some things to discuss today. So from the recalls to strikes to calm down, hold on. From recalls to strikes to people saying that Trump is painting a nice bright picture but creating something drastic. That's what some people are saying. So let's jump right into today's video. So let's first start out to see what's going on with some of these recalls. I heard that there was a recall with a popular coffee brand. So if you are a coffee lover, you might want to watch out for this because you might be drinking a cup of coffee and choking on a piece of glass or cutting up your throat or something. And who wants to try to enjoy a nice hot drink and end up with it being so dangerous? All right, so we have some coffee here. Let's go ahead and pull it up. The FDA announces a major recall of popular coffee. So the coffee could contain something that causes injuries, guys. Another day, another recall, of course. So this recall here is a voluntary recall of coffee over glass fragments, y'all. So Dollar General, actually, has issued a voluntary recall in 46 U.S. states due to concern of glass exposure in jars of its Clover Valley instant coffee on August 11th. Dollar General did release a voluntary recall notice on its website and said that a customer's report of possible glass in a product, is what sparked that recall. So the statement adds Dollar General is actively investigating the source of the glass contamination and apologies for any inconvenience caused by this product issue. They also released information about the recall. Ingesting glass fragments may cause injury to the consumer, and these injuries may also damage teeth, laceration of other mouth and or throat issues, and it also might cut up your intestines. So the good news is no injuries have been reported so far, at least. So if you do have any of that recalled product, you can email the customer care at dollargeneral.com or contact them at 1-888-309-9030 from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. CST time, 7 days a week, to request a full refund. Information with specific lot numbers can be found on the Dollar General notice, which we'll go ahead and just pull up here, save you some time. It's this brand here. If you have it, go check it. If you had it and you saw the little sparkling pieces, you like, why my coffee is so shiny? Why you got some shiny pieces? Y'all, that could have been glass. Stop playing. It could have been glass. Okay, it's the Goodlettsville, Tennessee, all over there. Dollar General Corporation is recalling 3 lots of its 8-ounce Clover Valley instant coffee due to its potential presence of glass. Here's what it is. The package UPC is 8769-4100-4069. You have all the lots number, Best Buy dates, and everything here that you need. Lot 5163 Best Buy, all of 12/13/2026, besides the 5164 lot number, Best Buy 12/14/2026. Y'all can find the Best Buy lot number around the neck of the jar. Here's the states. Clover Valley Instant Coffee was sold and distributed between July 9th, 21 of 2025. July 9th through 21st, 2025, exclusively in Dollar General retail stores located in the following states here listed. So if you just want to look at the screen, take a screenshot. If you see your state and them lot numbers, go run to that coffee and go get your refund. Toss it out. You do not want to have glass. We already shared the information of how to get your refund at this point. So yeah, here's the coffee. Here's everything you need to know about that recall. Like I said, if you do have it and information do match, go on and get your refund. All right, y'all. Don't say I ain't tell y'all. Now customers are saying that Walmart is giving some major red flags by this new store sign. Let's go ahead and jump into it and see what this red flag is, because I just saw a little something and I said, let me hold it. Let's record and see what this red flag is that Walmart is giving. So Walmart shoppers are actually confused by a hostile new sign from store's manager. They're saying that it's the biggest red flag. Oh my God, what is it? So shoppers are unsure what to make of a sign urging Walmart workers to speak with the manager before quitting their job. Hold on. 9 times out of 10, if you're going to quit a job, something built up and it led up to you wanting to quit. Am I right? So all of a sudden, this thing's going to get better for me to want to stay. Like something had to be piling up for me to have to want to quit. That's all I'm saying. But let's see what they're talking about. So before you quit, go ahead and go talk to that Walmart manager. So a Kansas-based employee shared the sign in a Reddit post. I can't wait to see the sign, telling his co-workers to stop, don't leave their jobs. So potentially posted by a store manager, the sign reads that the location believes in a no-quit philosophy. What in the world, Walmart? Y'all doing too much. But shoppers who saw the sign said it would make them want to leave if they were employed by Walmart. I think this beats out the "we are family here" as the biggest red flag. I know it's like one of those kind of relationships where you want to step out of it and they like, nah, you can't leave, we're family, you can't, something like that. Walmart, y'all doing too much. If I was a new hire and saw that, I will immediately be looking for a new job, one shopper responded. This is given a toxic, abusive, narcissist partner when they refuse exactly to accept the fact that you're breaking up with them. So Walmart has been the target of fierce backlash for a decision that affect customers, including the addition to the new AI technology and the increasing usage of electronic shelf labels. So company employees have called out the chain for its price hikes and, of course, because of those tariffs. But where's the sign? Here we are. Let's get to that. Stop. Don't leave. Please take a moment to talk to me. Store manager, whoever. We believe in a no-quit philosophy at our store. Please come talk to a member. Well, please come talk to me before making any decision to leave. Wow. And this is like in plain sight where the shoppers can see it too. That must mean that there was a lot of employees quitting to have to put up a sign like this. I'm going to say that. There must have been a lot of employees just quitting without saying nothing for them to actually have to put up a sign like this. They said, I once had a coach who told my department during a huddle that everyone was replaceable. I think in their mind they were trying to be motivating, but that had the opposite effect on me. I do my job to the best of my ability every day and still get yelled at because metrics are terrible. They are more concerned about metrics than listening to their associates on the floor. Banger. There you go. My store manager was the specific reason I left. The guy straight up told me that he had me passed up on a promotion because of his personal opinion of me. This is hilarious at best. Wow. I was begged to not quit on the spot once too. I walked the heck out. Y'all know they said something else. I quit. Or better yet, unionize. Another commenter responded. Others claim they left Walmart on good terms, believing their decision to quit was one of the best of their lives. Walmart is a great way to work during your high school, college, retiring, or a second job temporarily. But for it to be your career, the chances of getting somewhere are very slim. Others said, however, that managers didn't try to stop them from walking out. And a few ex-employees revealed their managers helped them rewrite their resumes. But this one here, we are a family, is a red flag. More money equals less quitting. There we go. Oh, there we go. Because they're afraid they might have to do some work themselves. That's what I guess the managers are afraid of. Stop, don't leave. Oops, this bar association logo shouldn't be here neither. Does the no quit philosophy happen to offer me more money? Being overworked for 15 isn't feeling worth it lately. I feel you. Trust me, I feel it. But yeah, what it's gonna come with? If I stop and I don't leave, what am I gonna get out of stopping and actually not leaving? That's what it's gonna fall down to. What am I getting out of it? All right, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Are y'all gonna actually stop, don't leave, and go talk to that manager? If you quit, you quit. That's it. I'm not gonna stop, leave, and talk to you. Because you ain't going to give me what I've been asking for the past year, 2, 3, 4 years that I've been here. Stop, don't leave. Man, if you don't, bye. But y'all got to let us know. Any of y'all actually experience something like that, when it's time and you about to really quit, your boss or manager comes to you and they like, well, what can we do for you to stay? Just let us know. But like I said, it has to be something that leads up to a person really having to want to just walk off a job just like that. So some things going on over with Air Canada. Supposed to be a strike. Not sure if it happened as of yet. Maybe it did, but I know that they would be pausing their flights until that's settled. They're looking for, of course, better pay. The health insurance, everything that every other employee is looking for when they have to come down to a strike. More talks on war. We're not going to even dig into it because it's just too much going on with that situation. And then the whole DC situation, the guard deploys. The guards, been deployed in Washington, D.C. to kind of fight crime. They're saying that the numbers are being fake. Like I said, residents are saying crime rate been down. The data that's being into the system, that's been put into the system, they're saying that it's false. Crime rate is actually not up. It's actually down. And then some other stuff going on. They're saying that Trump has resorted to making numbers up. And they're saying that we all should actually be worried. They're saying the president is eliminating top government statistic data. They're saying that if it's something that he don't like, he's definitely messing with the system in some way, somehow. They're saying it's raising an alarm about the harm it could do to the U.S. economy. Donald Trump has a simple solution when numbers are telling him something he does not want to hear. They're saying make up new numbers, just like that. So the president's strategy, if you want to call it one, was on vivid display this week on three fronts. His decision to appoint a conservative crony to an essential federal agency charged with compiling the monthly unemployment numbers, right? His decision to declare an emergency in Washington, of course, something we just discussed, while dismissing data showing crime in the city is in decline at a decades low. It's at a decade low, long low at that. In his demand for a new and likely unconstitutional census, which would exclude undocumented immigrants, though. So though the numbers are at a low, he's saying that it's not. So when Trump is in power, he likes to paint a rosy picture of an America where everything is going right as it can be. When he's out of office, Trump's make widely false claims about the national unemployment rate and the crime rate to attack Democrats, they're saying. I'm just saying. I hear that. But after the government report suggested the labor market is cooling off in his second term, Trump appears to be gearing up to muzzle and to manipulate the statistics that's actually being put in. Okay? With so many layoffs, so many people have their job, worried about their job, They're saying that the unemployments are at a all-time low, but yet it can be at an all-time high again. Who knows? They're saying that Trump is just making up too many numbers. Whatever. At the end of the day, we should all be on the lookout and see, what's really going on. Look at your surrounding area. Look to see what you actually see, notice, and see what's actually going on. Because when it comes down to data and the numbers that's being into the system, we know that stuff is corrupted. I mean, according to the numbers, them numbers don't be meaning much of nothing. Especially when we seeing something different. I know I wear glasses and all, but I know I ain't slow at the same time. So they're saying that Trump is part of, this is part of his whole playbook. His playbook of undermining factual information and falsifying things that you know to be true. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. I don't even want to really dig into it because I know we got some Trump supporters here. A lot. And I know a lot of people is into the whole, you look at the Democrat, the way that the Democrats run things, versus the other side. Got the red and blue side. I don't know. Guys, it's just a mix up of a whole lot of just information here. And I'm just in the middle like, yeah, I know that X is supposed to be happening, but I know I see Y happening instead. So, I don't know. How y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like these numbers are really being made up? Y'all gotta let me know. Y'all feel like the numbers are being made up so things could be pushed in favor of another person or another group of people? I think so. I always thought that numbers was made up anyway when it comes down to it. Especially when it comes down to the whole National Guard situation over in Washington, D.C. I think what's going to happen is if what's being reported, if the National Guard, being deployed or being sent off into the streets of Washington, D.C., and it's reported that it's worked to reduce crime that so-called isn't there. Not saying that they're not getting some crime, because I'm sure there is. Crime everywhere. But if it's being reported that they actually, lowered crime at 65% when it was only 10%, more states and cities will follow this. That's the issue there. So more will be followed, where it's probably not a need, but it will be followed based upon those numbers that's being reported. There you go. Just like that. And it is what it is. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about all of this. The glass and the coffee, really? The glass and the coffee? If y'all have it, go on and get your refund. Still, don't play around with something like that. My air conditioning, that thing going out. It's been running like every night. I'm not gonna say all day. It's been running every night. And plus, it's old. It's a real old air conditioner. I don't see the need to replace something when it's not broken. I mean, it's making noise, but it's still working. Okay. And then we touched on Walmart with their crazy toxic sign. Having to quit a job. Like I said, there got to be something that leads up to me needing or wanting to quit. Then we have the strike going on with Air Canada that's supposed to be happening as well. And the property tax is another thing, that's creating a whole lot of homelessness. I mean, the taxes is just, it ain't coming down. It's quite ridiculous, man. But we're going to leave this video right here where it's at. If you are new here and you did enjoy today's video, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about that whole Washington, D.C. with the National Guard situation. Have y'all actually ever had any recalled items, in your stockpile that you did buy? Did you actually return it? Let us know in the comments down below, or you just tossed it out. So I'm going to leave this video right here where it's at. Happy Saturday. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. I do wish you guys the best during your journey of preparedness. You can only do what you can do. And that's pretty much it. We're going to end it. I'll go ahead and upload if I uploaded it yet. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. A video of me telling you guys what I found at Dollar Tree. I'll upload another picture or page. Okay. To our community tab, so stay tuned for that. I found this book in Dollar Tree. And that's pretty much it. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. Make sure you all stay prepped, stay blessed, stay safe, and most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. Love you all, and God bless. Have an amazing rest of your weekend.